What's up, everybody? It's your boy T-Burk. Today, we're going to be talking about and reviewing about Boost Collective. So, recently, about a month ago, I did a campaign through them with playlisting. One of the reps, one of the people I work for, Boost Collective, Hunter V, shout out to Hunter V, reached out to me about doing it and making a video in exchange to review and talk about it. So, Boost Collective, there's been a lot of debate and questions is it real, is it fake, is it botted? It's 100% real, not fake, not botted. It's all organic. From my understanding is that they run Instagram ads to their playlist, so real listeners, real people are going to their playlist and listening to it. So that's amazing. You don't really see a lot of that. So it's all organic. They're putting money into it, they're promoting it, so they're not only putting money into themselves and their business, but they're putting money into you. So basically the money you're spending, it's basically just going right back to yourself. You're just getting somebody else to help you promote is basically what it is. So yeah, they chose, which I was surprised, a lot of scam playlists are like, you can just add any song, and to this you can add any song, but they want the song that fits best with their playlist. A lot of scam playlists, they'll just add any song to their playlist. They'll throw it into a rock playlist and it's a rap song. They'll throw it into, just all these playlists that have nothing to do with it. So they pick a song that are gonna fit their playlist, and they have a lot of different playlists, but they have a certain vibe from them. So they want you to submit a song that is gonna resonate and fit best with that playlist. And because I originally submitted a different song and they were like, hey, I actually think this song of yours will fit best. So the song they picked is Where Do I Go? And I made that song in 2020 and I actually released that song in 2022. So this song is how many years old? And like I said, I recorded it 5 years ago, released it like 3 years ago. And so I was curious to see like, okay, this song's old. Yes, it did decent for me, back then when I released it, and it still was popping up in my top 10. So I was very curious to see. That's kind of how like, is this going to be legit by, maybe starting out with an old song and seeing how it does. And it really showed me that it's legit. So about a month ago, I got onto these playlists for the song called Where Do I Go? And the song had around 7,000 streams when I submitted it. And now it has over 14,000. So this gained me over 7,000 streams in a month, real organic. And they did say that is one of like their best results lately, which I'm so blessed and thankful for that. But anyway, 7,000 streams, that's a lot, but at the same time it's not, but it's a lot and it's enough to get the algorithm going. And that's how it's legit, because a lot of this fake botted playlist, they'll give you 30,000 streams in 2 weeks or something like that, and that's just ridiculous. And a lot of this fake playlists, they try to tell you like, oh, we're guaranteeing you 30,000 streams. For Boost Collective, they're not guaranteeing you no amount of streams. So that's how it's legit. You might get 1,000 streams out of a campaign, you might get 7,000, or you might get more. So if you look here, 14,506 streams, and it's gained over 7,000 streams in the last 28 days. It's gained over 6,000 listeners in the last 28 days. As 1.2 streams a listener, which I don't love. It's not the greatest, but that has nothing to do with Boost Collective. Like I said, it's just the people in the song. Has over 1,000 playlist ads, which is insane because Boost Collective only adds you to a few playlists. So that's how that real people are enjoying it and adding it to their playlist. And 168 people that listened to the song saved it, which is great because they're going to go back and listen. Same with the people that added it to their playlist or even just like the song. They're going to go back and listen. Or if they forget about this song, they shuffle through their songs or their playlist, it's going to pop up. And you can see here, before I got on the playlist, it was only getting around anywhere from like 10 to 30 streams. And it gradually started going up, 300, 4, 3, 4, 3. You know, it started gradually going and staying around the 300-400. And then, towards the end of the promo, it really started doing good and got in the 500-600s. And then it went back down in the 500s. So there's a good gradual, steady thing. It has 2% Spotify algorithm playlist, which is great. That means it did get it in the Spotify a little bit. And yeah, you see all these playlists. Like I said, some of these I recognize as Boost Collective, but definitely not all of them. It did get in the Spotify mixes, which is great. It did get a couple streams from radio, which is great, and which is what we're aiming for. It did get some of the Smart Shuffle, which is through Spotify, which is great. So it did get a little bit of algorithm Spotify love. What you really want to shoot for is that, you know, you really want to shoot for the Spotify love, the Spotify radio, the mixes, and release Radar Discover the Week. Like I said, I released this song years ago, so I'm curious to promote a new song through them when it drops, and then when it hits release Radar, see how it does, see if it picks up into the radio, see if it picks up into Discovery Weekly, because that's what you really want. So I 100% recommend Boost Collective. I'm definitely going to use it again. I'm very happy with the results. Like I said, you can do new songs, old songs, it doesn't matter, and you're going to see results. But the song's got to be decent, it's got to be good. You know, Where Do I Go is not my best song. You know, I wrote and recorded it in 2020, put it out in 2022, and it did great. Like I said, they said it's, you know, one of the best results lately. So I'm very pleased with that. I'm very excited for the future to release a new song and then go through them and see how it does, and release a better song and see how it does. I also gained, let me go back, I also gained over 100 new followers. Before, I was only at like 228, 229, and then I bumped up to 323 followers. So that means, you know, there's actual real fans, real listeners, and people that you're going to gain from this, and that's what you want to see. So, and just imagine if you're putting out content for the song, whether it's old. I wasn't promoting this during the campaign. I definitely could have re-promoted it and like put out new content for it, but like I said, if you're posting TikToks and Instagrams and YouTube Reels and stuff like that as you're getting this playlist and a promo, that's gonna drive it even more. And the more people that listen to it, the algorithm is gonna definitely pick it up. So yeah, I'm excited for the future. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna release a new song soon, and I'm gonna do playlisting through that, and I'm gonna release content with it and see how it does. But I'll show you their services. I'll show you how to do it. So you go to boostcollective.com, and you see right now they got a summer sale, which is 50% off, which is amazing. You just type the song and artist. So for myself, I'll type T-Burk and say I want to promote my song Go Dumb. You find it, click on it, and it's that easy. And you can choose the type of campaign you want. There's the bronze pass where it says estimate around 500 to 1.5 streams, which I said, you know, that's not guaranteed. You could get more than that. Gold pass, 2 to 8K streams. And like I said, I got close to the 8K streams, so you know, it really worked well for me. And then you can do this monthly. You can keep it on, so like every month you can, you know, be getting new streams and new playlists. You can also add stuff to the checkout. So yeah, they got these passes, like the gold pass, where, you know, they include YouTube promo and stuff like that. Like they got all these cool deals where you can just be subscribe monthly and stuff like that. But yeah, they got all these cool deals. You can end it anytime you want, and you can also run ads through them. They have all kinds of stuff. You don't have to just do playlisting. They actually have in-house people where you can go on the website and run ads to them, which is great. And it's amazing if you're not that great at doing ads. You know, you can do Spotify, YouTube, direct to song ads. You can do the music promo pass where you're getting promo monthly and you can end it at any time. They even offer distribution. So like just like DistroKid, TuneCore, stuff like that. I think I'm gonna start distributing music through Boost Collective. I have friends that do it and they love it, and I've been looking for a new distribution. I currently use DistroKid. I've used about every distribution there is, honestly, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the future and working with these guys more. Like I said, my name's T-Burk, and I definitely recommend using them. Whether it's for, they even can make link in bio makers for you. They got everything. They got, it's easy to do splits through them. You can get on playlists. You can run ads. You can upload your songs, all kinds of stuff. I think Boost Collective is definitely a game changer. It's definitely real results. Like I said in the beginning, you know, it started off slow and then it gradually went to more and more streams and listeners. So that's how you know it's real. The saves I got, and like I said, it gained me over 7,000 monthly listeners, which is insane. It gained me over 7,000 streams. So the streams to monthly listeners match up, and that's what you want. I love to see that. That's how you know it's legit. And yeah, and it's 95% of other listeners' playlists. So yeah, I'm very happy with the service. Shouts to Boost Collective. Shouts to Hunter V. Yeah, I see a lot of people like speculating, saying it's a scam, it's fake. It's definitely not a scam. It's definitely not fake. It's definitely 100% real listeners and real streams. So if you want to get your foot in the door, doing these playlists will definitely help, especially if you're running ads on top of these playlists and putting out content on top of it. It's definitely going to get your music heard. So yeah, that was my experience. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below, subscribe, follow. Go check out everybody at Boost Collective, and let me know if there's any questions, and let me know what you guys think. All right, peace. I also want to add, sorry, I forgot. I also want to add that I did see more streams coming to other of my songs, which is how you know it's real. My song Overtime that I released back in 2021 with my homie Kid Lusa just randomly during this promo just got 700 streams in one day randomly, and you're lucky if it gets 7 streams. So yeah, I saw, you know, a gradual, you know, increase in all my music through this. So that's how you know you're getting real fans and real listeners, is that they're going to your page and checking out your other music, which is great. So I just want to add that, you know, I can't stress it enough that Boost Collective is definitely 100% real, and how happy I am with these results and how I'm going to keep using them. And like I said, you know, it definitely kicked the algorithm in a little bit, and I got more saves and followers. And like I said, these people were definitely coming and checking out my other music. So yeah, it's great, and I definitely recommend it.